Yeah, it's sort of a script and also help. So, had a potential seller that had it's a condo that I guess is no longer allowing them to rent out. So one, is that even worth pursuing? Two, for someone who doesn't necessarily have that issue but just wants to sell and they want to do like a 1031 exchange, how do I handle that?
I'll hit the rental one because it just came up this week in the community. It might have been one of you. And if I miss anything, you guys chime in. If you can't rent in any HOA, you can buy and sell on a finance. That's simple. What was the 1031 tied to that? And then we'll go to the coaches.
They were looking to sell and then do a 1031 to buy another property. So I'd asked them, if they'd be willing to wait for their money, and they said yes, but then she mentioned 1031.
Okay, I'm not an expert on the twist that I'm about to say. So if anyone else is, tell me. You can absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt, do the sandwich lease. And at the end of that, it becomes a regular sale and they 1031 it just like a regular deal. You sort of delayed their plans by doing a sandwich, but you got them more money out. That would be why they would do it. I don't know of a sub two. I don't think you can, but I'm not an expert in it. Do a sub two and then 1031 it in 3 years. I can't imagine that being possible because the deed transfers. You just screwed it up.
Josh, do they have another home already ready to go?
No.
Oh, perfect. Just tell them that, hey, we can do a lease purchase for 36 months, and then when we're ready to cash out, and then you guys can start looking.
But is this the condo, same house?
The HOA won't allow that.
Yeah, it's the same house. You can't.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, and they own it free and clear. There's no mortgage on it.
So it wouldn't be a sub two, be owner financing, but same issue is gonna apply. I'm pretty sure. I'm not an accountant, but I'm pretty sure because the deed transfers. So it's like they got to pick one or the other, Josh. If they're free and clear, here would be my script. If you're free and clear, Brian, then why don't we price? How long can you go instead of doing a 1031 to make more money? That's what they're doing and save on taxes. How about we put a premium on this and pay over time? You don't have to worry about all the rigmarole with 1031.
How much is the condo?
I got back and look. I think it's like 200.
They get that tax free anyways. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Is this their residence?
No, it's a rental.
Oh.
Still,
I think they were just
a $200,000 condo. They're only getting taxed on. They're only protecting the profit above their basis. How long have they owned this?
I think 7 years.
So the basis isn't that low. So what? I'm just making these numbers up. What if 100 grand? I don't think it is. What if 100 grand is potential tax liability times whatever capital gains is? Well, what if you brought this thing over 10 years and gave them a little bit more? You're going to get close to that.
Yep.
That's the script I would use. You guys agree?
Yeah, he's saying cover the tax. So if they got to pay 50, they got to pay 10 grand in tax. Just give them that,
or at least get close to it
as a premium.
Oh, something like that. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's super hard to execute that. It's so hard to execute those 1031s.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So get close and you're going to be a better deal.
And it doesn't sound like they've ever done one before either. So it's going to be probably even more complicated because they've never done it before.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're probably going to need you to say what we just said and explain to them that, because some people don't understand it, Josh. They're only getting taxed on that differential. So say if you check with your accountant to see what your basis is, if your basis is like 160, I'm making that up. Your only exposure is 40 grand times your tax, times the capital gains tax. It's not a ton of money.
Okay. I'll follow up with them and see if I can convince them to, go with us on owner financing and just, push it out over a longer term. And maybe we could give them a little bit of a premium.
Yeah. And record that call for sure, since you asked us, and then send it to me and Brian.